Hello guys and girls, me Melanie here. Welcome back to another video again. Today we're doing an investigation on bloated software and efficiency. Look, I'm not the dog on Google because Google's my boss. I love Google. Google's pretty good. But this is evidence why you should hire me because goddamn, I don't know what's going on with the software. But I don't know what's going on, but it's so bloated. It's ridiculous. I understand that the graphics is very hard. Like the graphics it's about the graphics, you know what I'm saying? But why is Odyssey or Library, your competitors, making like the code more efficient? It's like under two maybe 10 megabytes. But here's the thing. Okay, so you say, okay, YouTube is bloated. Okay, this is why you should put Mally in the West. So let's compare. So YouTube app by default. Now when you first install it, it's already bloated itself. Like it's 200 gigs, 200 megabytes. Jesus Christ, it's already bloated. We're at like 200 something megabytes. Okay. You may think, okay, maybe like it could be good. Okay, it's YouTube app. Maybe it's a web based. It's you can imagine if you was just like you can imagine if it runs offline. It's a disaster. Not to mention that. All right, so documents data. Okay, so the data, look carefully. It's 1.86 gigabytes. Okay, now you may wonder, oh, that's fine. No. Let's compare it to my systems. This is Mally in the West. I programmed this. I basically took a mod of Slack OS. Made it to my own and combined it, and I put with a graphics, very realistic graphics boot screen that you can boot off on Mally in the West. This is Mally in the West right here. I have videos up there to show you about how it works, and it runs on a computer. And guess how much storage it is? It is 2 gigabytes. Literally, it's 2 gigabytes. It's an operating system running under 2 gigabytes. Okay, so you're telling me? I'm sorry. I hope you Google hires me for this because they. Oh God. Just hire me because it's so bloated. So you're telling me, let me calm down in a second. So you're telling me a YouTube app like this costs 2 gigabytes. 2 gigabytes. And it's not even the operating system. Okay, maybe you have the servers, but like, look, I have servers too. But due to space, we have to make it efficient. So, Jesus Christ. I understand it has to be bloated, but like, I understand that you have servers, maybe cloud can do it, but like, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, and Mally in the West combined, this is Mally in the West right here. Literally, if you get the file, upload the file, it's literally 2 gigabytes. 2 gigs. And, okay, maybe it's more, but it's actually more efficient. It's literally an operating system that I created, by the way, which uses the same cloud infrastructure as Google, more efficient, and it's a whole operating system that runs on a USB drive. This is sad, guys. This is really sad. I'm not dogging on Google. Google's a very good company, but, like, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I understand. I'm worried that the gigabyte will be like the next megabyte, you know? Like, what happened to megabytes? What happened to 5 megabytes of space, you know? Like, I woke up this morning at 3:11. I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I may put this video exclusively on my website because this is more efficient, but, like, goddamn. We're using 2 gigs? 2 gigs, Google? I understand. I don't be critical, but this is my boss, but, like, you better hire me or something because I don't know what your engineers are doing. I'm not. The engineers are beautiful, but like, goddamn, can we just make efficient code? It's just so bloated. Oh God, what are you doing to the YouTube app? I remember back in the day, YouTube app was like about 50 megabytes was the most. 50 megabytes that was the standard. Now we have 2 gigs. I'm worried that the gigs will be like the next terabyte. And then you know what's worse too? When I look at like the new games, like the new graphics, I understand but like, come on. This is why I still make Game Boy games. It's just more efficient, it's less bloat. Let me take that back. Let's go even further. Let's go to how much space my Game Boy games is. Let's do Game Boy. Let's see how much space my Game Boy costs. These are my Game Boy games I created. These are my Game Boy games I created. I designed these, made efficient. It's just so bloated. Let's see how much space. Does it tell you the space? These are my games I created. Oh yeah, 200 bytes. 200 bytes. 200 bytes. You saw that? 200 bytes. 200 bytes. Let me see. Do I have the space? I'm sorry. Let's see. Do I have any space here? I think it costs like 200 bytes. Don't mind the pictures real quick. I don't mind the weird stuff. I want to show you like the games I created. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look at the Ultra Bianca 2, Ultra Bianca Rescue 2. Is this it? No, I don't know which one is it. I'm just trying to see which one is it. It's Ultra Bianca Rescue 2. See, is this it? Is this it? I'm trying to see which one is it. Ultra Bianca Rescue. See, where's that? Get the info. This is World. Yeah, this is Ultra Bianca Super World under literally a kilobyte, which has more content. More content, okay? What else we got? Is this 2? Where's 2? Where's Ultra Bianca Rescue 2? I made a sequel to the game, which has more content on here. But let me see. Can I find it? Can I find the content? I don't know if I can find it, but it's like, this is debatable. I can't really find it, but I want to give another example of this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect example. Now, this is my game I created. Ultra Bianca Rescue 2 Bianca Bipolar World, New York City. Literally, it's under 262 kilobytes. And it has more content. It has music. It has, like, you can connect to the website. You can literally use Mally and West to combine that. Like, god damn, you better hire me or something like that. Because I'm worried that the new software is gonna be like the next megabyte. You know, the next megabyte. God damn, it has to be efficient. Like, I get it. It has to be bloated. I'm sorry, I was just not gonna make this video, but I had to make a video because, like, it's just not efficient code. I get it. Like, why is the computer software, like, so slow and just not efficient? I mean, I get it. We have 5G, you know, but I believe that efficient code matters a lot. This is why efficient code matters. For instance, let's say you get an older device like the Game Boy or even like the iPod Touch. Like, I can't even download YouTube on here because, well, I can, but it's gonna be so bloated that I can't run it due to the space. If it was like, let's say, under a kilobyte, or not kilobyte, that's not English, but like, let's say a megabyte, which I think that should be reasonable for a YouTube app. If it's under a megabyte, because it's web, you could just use HTML and just stream it and use a server. It should be not 2 gigabytes. Oh my god. This is why you should hire me, because it should be efficient. So, I don't know if I should put this video on my website or on YouTube. Depends how I feel about it, but I think I'm going to put it on my website just to be safe, you know, because maybe they don't know. But this is why code is just so bloated. It's ridiculous. Maybe I'm a guy. Maybe I don't know about programming. Maybe I'm dumb. But I don't know, man. The code is just so bloated. Like, why is it so slow? I made like a video why code is getting worse. Like, even my laptop is about, like, I think 200 something gigs. To me, that's a lot as a developer, as an efficient developer, as a programmer in the Game Boy games as a developer. But, like, for, let's say, if you want to play Call of Duty Zombies or on the laptop, I can't run that. Or GTA 6, I can't. Oh, forget about that. That's bloated as hell. I can't run that on the laptop. I have to, like, use like I think like a terabyte. Even a terabyte is not enough for now. It's ridiculous. But it's the map packs. We've been doing this compression. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know how to develop games. But honestly, just make Game Boy games. Honestly, just go back to the retro days with retro. It's just more better. You get more content. You get more bang for space. It's like, it has to be efficient, you know? And most people, developers will be like, oh, why does efficient code doesn't matter? It does matter, because let's say you want to, like, let's say you go to a country where, like, they don't have enough, like, let's say you go to, like, I don't know, Africa, or, like, a different country where the bandwidth is very slow. Because I'm also support net neutrality too. That's my bandwidth too. My website, I gotta admit, it's kind of bloated, but at least it's under 500 megabytes. Like, it's not too bloated to the point where it's not like 2 gigs. This is a YouTube app. Like, even my apps too, despite like my website, it's under, I think it's like under like about. I'm showing you my apps too. It's under like, I think it's under like a megabyte. Let me show you examples. Is there other? I'll show you now examples of how efficient my code is. I'm sorry. Let me just keep going. Oh, my VPN. Good answer right there. Good idea. It's a VPN. And my VPN, the space is 27 megabytes. 27 megabytes on my VPN is. What else we got here? Come on. I can be going. I can keep cooking. My games I created. These are my games. Graphically advanced games. Well, not that graphically advanced, but let's see. Under 20 megabytes. I don't know how YouTube app is like 2 gigabytes. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh, something graphically intense. Let's say Windows or Mac. Let's see how much gigabytes. Literally, okay, it's a little bloated, but it's more efficient because it's not that, well, it's the engine. And that's the only bloated game I have, but like, let's see what else we got. Come on, I'll keep it going. Malina Message. A messaging app that I created on the Play Store using App Geyser. Literally, 96 megabytes. What is happening? I'm putting this on YouTube. I don't care. I really put them on YouTube. But like, my music file. Literally, a music MP3 file. MP3 where you can listen to audio. 3 megabytes. That's like reasonable. I can compress it to make it more space. But like, come on. This is ridiculous, man. I'm not going to shade on people. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? My shopping app. Like, at least, like, you know you can shop on YouTube, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? My shopping app is under 20 megabyte. 20 megabyte. This is unacceptable. I mean, I'm not a dog on the ninja. They're pretty good at it. I mean, I love Google. Google's a good company. I love Google. I like their content. But, like, why does it have to... I mean, not to mention it. I mean, I love Android, too. Android's pretty good. I want to one day work with Google to make, like, a Android OS system, which is more efficient and less bloat. But you see why storage matters? Like, right now, this is like my phone right now. Like, I can't. I might have to upgrade the phone because the storage is like, I think it's 64 gigs. I thought that was enough. But no, it's not nowadays. Like, if I want to run like Call of Duty Zombies, I can't run the phone. The thing is, it's not the phone that's like, the phone is powerful. Like, our computers are way more powerful than the Voyager 1 right now. It's way more powerful. The problem is the software running on it is it's just not efficient. Like, I mean, when I talk to people about it, they're like, "Oh, I don't care. It has to be bloated." I'm like, when I told them, I remember I was talking to this guy. I remember this guy dropped me off to like the some therapy session. I don't know, it was some appointment, and we were talking about VR. How like he was talking technology. He knew about it. What I talk about, it was interesting stuff. He talked about VR. I had to play along with it so I don't look like a crazy nut job about efficiency. But I was like, I said like, "Oh yeah, I like VR, but the problem is it's so bloated." And it was like, "No, it's about the graphics." I'm like, "Man," I'm like. I was like, "Oh yeah, I played on it. That's fine, you know," because I didn't want to get an argument because you know he's taking me, so I didn't want to like, lose it. But the problem with most people is like they think that that if it doesn't matter, the code can't be efficient. Like, bruh, can we stop with the bloatedness? Can we make it more efficient? Like, if I was the leadership of like a company, okay, I'll be reasonable. I'm not gonna be like saying make it a kilobyte. No, that's just not reasonable. Like, if you're making like a game. I think the maximum I could say, like, maybe 500 megabytes, but even then, it should be under at least 50 gigabytes or at least 60 gigabytes. Not gigabytes, I mean 60 megabytes. This is ridiculous. For a YouTube app, I think the storage should be at least 50 megabytes minimum. Maximum, I'll say like maybe 75 megabytes maximum. That's just maximum, I could say. But like, come on. Like, I get it. You have to download, maybe because I download YouTube videos, which. But here's the worst part about downloading YouTube videos on premium. I'm not dogging premium too much, but the problem is like you don't even own the product. Like, when you download it, it just takes up so much space on the phone. You know, like that's why I still use YouTube MP4 files. I mean, it's just easier. I mean, I don't go no piracy. Don't do piracy. Like, I work with Google. I don't do piracy, but like sometimes piracy is better than the product itself. Or if you want another competitor, just use library. Look, okay, this is YouTube, right? I use YouTube. YouTube is good. I love YouTube. I still use YouTube. YouTube is definitely good. I mean, I get it. Maybe bloated, but even a Switch, like, come on. Like, I get it. Now, let's get rid of my favorite competitor, Odyssey. This is why I switched to Odyssey a little bit. Odyssey, right now. It's even more efficient than my apps, which is, I give credit, they're very more efficient. I thought 60 was pretty damn, but look, they managed to get a fully YouTube clone app under my app, which is pretty incredible. This is with a team, by the way. They did with a team. See, you can imagine if I had a team of developers, would I know about efficient code? I could probably get it under 5 megabytes, you know. But obviously, when I make my apps, it's by myself. I make it by myself, and plus I'm using a third-party app geyser. If I know how to program more, I could probably do it in like maybe 5 megabytes, you know. But look at this app. This app, they managed to get it under my app, which is pretty incredible. And the maximum storage is literally 10.9 megabytes. Also, the reason why my app's a little bit bloated is because basically by default the Android system is like not efficient enough. Like, Android itself is just not efficient. It's not efficient because you have to like optimize for every app. So that's why it makes sense. But they managed to get Odyssey app under literally 25 megabytes. And guess what? You have more space. You could do more things with it. You could upload. You could do the exact same thing like YouTube, or not everything, but you could do basically the basic things like wow. Let me give the round of applause. Congratulations, Odyssey. Congratulations. I'm starting to look like a lunatic right now, but like, this is just sad, guys. Your competitors. I mean, I'm not criticizing people, but guys, Google. I'm gonna say this. I love Google. I love you, Google. But please hire me. This is why you should hire me, because oh god, you're destroying the bloatedness. It's so bloated. I understand. Okay, maybe we got more space, but like, what if you go into like, let's say Japan? I don't know if let's say you go to like, I don't know, like Africa or like South Africa, where like they don't have the best bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Oh god. So this is why code has to be efficient. So hopefully I don't get blacklisted or anything. I did nothing wrong. I do support Google. I love Google. Google is good. I think they're valid. I still use YouTube because it's good. It's just a random. Sorry about that. That was an alarm. It's just a rant that I made about it because it's just so bloated. I get it. The content is good. I'm not YouTube is good. I still use YouTube. It's pretty good. Obviously, I love Odyssey too, but I love YouTube. I use YouTube to merge with Odyssey. It's good. But you gotta fix the bloatedness, man. This is unacceptable. It has to be more efficient, you know? Like, even my 3DS literally takes more space than the YouTube app. Like, my 3DS, I think, my 3DS, literally, the games on the 3DS has more fun than has more space. I think like most 3DS games like about 500 megabytes. It literally has more content than the YouTube app. This is sad, okay? This is why you should hire me. I'm not saying it because I hate Google. I love Google. It's just they need to like, I don't know what engine. Oh god. So Oh, I remember there was a meme about like how engineers are bloated. Yeah, no wonder I have low space because literally the most spaces they Spotify makes sense. It's like these Wi-Fi. Like at least Spotify makes sense a little bit. Okay, YouTube. At least Spotify kind of makes sense. Like you literally download it and you have to renew it. You download it in songs. But YouTube, like when you download YouTube, when you download like YouTube, when you download like music, you don't really own it. You have to renew it. Or at least Spotify, you can just download it and just keep it. It works. That's how I like Spotify Premium. Actually, YouTube Premium, it's okay, but I like the ad free, but I might as well just use the YouTube MP4 because it's simple. So it's not lost, but like, god damn, like YouTube or like I don't know, like people, or I don't know, just like or programmers. Mostly the programmers. It's not Google's fault because Google's they're a good company in my opinion, but like the engineers or like I don't know, make efficient code. I understand this will be bloated, but make it efficient. Like efficiency matters. Like if you want, let's say you want to make I don't know, like make a game. Like just at least make it efficient. So I think this is gonna be my take on how to make a rant video about this, about political. Because now I gotta get a new phone again. Like probably like I got like 128 gigabytes or a terabyte phone to run this thing. And this is why I love Linux. I love Linux because it's just so efficient. Even it's only Google, but it's also not. It's only like these companies. It's also Windows, like all these proprietary stuff. But yeah, I'm not against it. I still use Google product. It's pretty good. I love their content. I love YouTube. I like their content. I love Google. I'm a Google fan. I even made memes about that. I don't hate Google. I love Google. Obviously, he's my boss, But I don't know, man. These bloatedness is ridiculous. This is why you should hire me, Google, because like, oh god, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know if this is where app development is going. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep going for hours. But if this is where app development is going, this is ridiculous. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you for your support. Love you guys, and I'm out.